Oh, it's working. Oh, perfect. So you just needed the marble at the bottom. Oh, good. Goody. But guess what that means, guys? Guess what that means? What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on FTB Interactions. Yes, I am correct. Okay. Gotta make sure you say the name right. You know? Anyway, so we actually have this guy going, which is not that incredibly difficult. As you can see, it does have water, it's got heat, and one piece of fuel actually lasts a long while, especially considering I put in a lignite coal, which is not as powerful as a regular piece of coal. And as you can see, we are building steam here. But what we have is the steam compressor. So what we need to do is actually get a bunch of fire clay dust. This is the reason we needed the compressor here. It should be converting over. Yeah, as it uses steam, it's going to be transferring it over. As you can see, it's... The noises are just pretty cool. Now, there is a thing to be mindful of, apparently, with these guys, that you can actually cause explosions if you fill it with water when it's empty and over a certain temperature. So this is all the way down and this is really, really high. And I'm guessing it probably like maybe above half or maybe even just above a quarter, I'm not sure. Then it will cause a kaboom. It will do a kaboom thing. And we don't want the kaboom things. So the basic idea is we just have to make sure that it has water in it. And as you can see, we're almost out of the one piece of lignite coal that we used. So we're good there. And this guy is still going to be going strong. So I just need to make sure this thing is only going and only using enough fuel that it needs. And then we can get all of our fire clay dust. I think I actually need one extra batch of this. I'm not sure. Fire clay something. Usage on this stuff, you get the fire bricks. And usage on this, you get the fire bricks here. As you can see with a hammer and fire bricks and the work table thing. No liquid needed. Oh, never mind. We do need liquid. We need creosote oil. Ooh. So I'm going to have to go start some... I'm going to put some coal into that, guys, to get a little bit of creosote. But that's fine. That's fine. It's actually not that difficult now that we have what we need there. But once we get that, we get a bunch of these bricks. We need 32 of these plus 1 for this. So we actually need an extra 4 bricks, 4 of these. That's 2 and 2. I should have that no problem. So we shouldn't have any issues there. And as you can see, this guy is he's still going strong. We got a lot of steam in there. It's working. I'm sure the temperature is going to start going down since we don't have any fuel left in here. It looks like it's using water very, very slowly, which is good. And the heat is staying up. I'm not exactly sure how this all works, but right now, the heat is still capped. And I'm not sure why. Can we stand on this without taking damage? No. I can actually get a bucket and hold it in my hand, but I don't have the glove. And I'm thinking if I did that, then it'd start to burn me. Pretty sure it would, actually. But considering how many of these we need to go, and this is going down. Well, we used about 500 millibuckets. Not quite. And we have 35 compressed. We might actually be okay. Might not have to do any of that. I'm not sure. But you get the idea. I need to do that. I need to put some coal into that guy. I did go get a little bit of coal. We're going to start with 14 just for now. Okay, that's not what I wanted. But all right, we're going to do this, and it should start doing what it does. It's going to take a while to get this stuff going, but it will give us creosote oil. Once we get enough, we can just pick up a bucket, put it in one of those work tables, and that will be just fine. That'll be enough for... Well, actually, no, it won't. Because that's, what, 1,000, right? That's 1,000 millibuckets. If that takes 50 apiece, we're talking 500. I don't know what I'm talking about. But you get the idea. I might need to do a little more creosote just to get everything done, but we're working on it. It looks like it's going pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty quick. I'm just curious how much we get after one full batch. Oh, 500. Okay. Yeah. We're going to be just fine with that. this is going to give us plenty of creosote. We just got to let it go. And it's actually not going that slowly either. So we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine, guys. There's been quite a bit of progress. I kind of wanted to show it to you before I go too much further. I have a lot more machines. And the reason we did this is just because I told you what I wanted to do, and that was get this guy completed. As you can see, I've done it all. But in order to get it, I had to craft the forge hammer, the macerator. Did you see the compressor or the alloy? One of these you didn't see. I feel like you didn't see the compressor. I'm not sure. But I have them all now. And those, what we were doing just before, was to get the fire bricks so we could make this guy, which gives us steel, which we needed for not only this, but we also needed some for our future. Actually, I don't know if, I think we only need tin, which I don't have a whole lot of tin. I think we're ready to do this, and I don't think this was very complicated. I still don't know why we have that checked. I didn't actually hold the steam bucket without gloves. I never did that. So I don't know why it's given us the check mark, but it's not like it's all that difficult to do, so yeah. Now, there's another mark in here somewhere. It says there's one here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Steel and LV machine. Got it. Ooh, steel plates. Those are nice. We got electric best friend, blah, 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 blah. So we got some of this stuff too, it looks like. Oh, elementum. Okay. Mobius fuel? No kidding. That's actually quite a bit of fuel if I wanted to downgrade it. But let's see. And then there's one here as well. We're getting some of these done. I didn't think we'd have that many of these to do. LV machine hull. We're getting there, guys. Vacuum tubes, machine hulls, 4 of them, and electric age. It looks like we're getting to the electric age. But anyway, if we go back here, we need the basic steam turbine. This is what is going to give us actual electricity so we can upgrade our machines to the next level. And this is what we were trying to do for a while. Let's see how complicated it actually is. Medium bronze, it's actually not all that difficult to get. It's not. It's really not. It's actually pretty easy to get. Usage, I'm curious actually. Can you? No, okay. It actually uses the same amount of bronze as the smaller ones, and you get the same amount. So I thought if you could downgrade these, it's better to do this and then downgrade. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm just trying to think of resource management. Tin rotors. Okay, a bunch of tin screw. Not difficult. I can do that. I can make 2 of those. LV machine hull again. That's a bit of steel. It's a bunch of steel, but it's okay. We can do it. And then tin, we can also do that. Okay, it's not too far. That's not too far out of our reach. This guy, let's see. I don't know how to make the magnetic one. Just with redstone. All right, yeah, no, that's no problem. We got the iron rods. We got the copper. We got the tin. We can do this. Because this guy, whoop, the wrong one. This guy is a little complicated. But I've already made a few of them for the large boiler thing. This guy right here requires 4 of them. For this one, I only need 1. So we can make this guy. I don't know how many we're going to get. Probably just 1 to start off with to see how well it does actually power things. But we're there. We're just about there to the electric age. We're getting there. We're so close. So close. We did get a trophy as well. Oh. Hi. Oh, you must be generating too much steel. Steam. That's what I meant. Anyway, so that's the deal. And, you know, I've gotten a few trophies here. And it's cool that it actually shows the age. Let me turn off the waypoints. I always forget to turn those off. And this stuff here. So we can put down the next one. Electric age. Dun, 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 dun. Also, just seeing that date reminded me. My birthday's in 3 days. So I'm not sure when you're going to see this. But if it's after the 29th, wish me a happy birthday. Anyway, so that's the deal. It's actually quite late at night. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break. And we'll get to the next segment here probably tomorrow. I've tried to say this like 4 times now, and every single time I keep going way too far with it and taking too long. Basically, we're not going to do the machines. We're taking a detour. And the main reason we're doing that is because there's 2 things the simulation chamber and the Robotron thing that's going to give us spider eyes and give us permanent night vision, both of them are more complicated than I thought they were going to be. We're going to get into them, and I'm going to tiptoe down those lines, probably off camera, just to see how close we can actually get to making them work. And when something interesting happens, I'll bring you along and show you those. But for now, I think we're going to do magic, because magic allows you to do some pretty cool things. Number one, we get a tree farm, which I'm really eager to get into, because I'm sick and tired of growing trees over there, and I am kind of running out of wood. Number two, there are weapons and tools you can use, and my tool situation is terrible. Like, this guy has 25,600. A Thaumium pickaxe, which was given to us basically by a quest. We got the pickaxe head from a quest. You just combine it with a stick and you get the pickaxe. But, and it's almost run out already. I don't know how these pickaxes work, but I feel like they're more terrible than, like, it just didn't even last as long as a diamond pickaxe, I feel like. But it's so much more durability. It should have. I don't understand it. I don't get it at all. Not even a little bit. But it is what it is. So, we get tools. We get a tree farm. We get other useful things. There may even be armor in here. I'm not sure, if I'm being honest. I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe there is no armor. But I feel like there should be. I'm not sure. But we can always go down blood magic to get some armor as well. And all of this is kind of in preparation for being able to go out and take on a few dungeons. Because going into dungeons will allow us to get some of these blueprints that you can find in there. Potentially get RF. I forget what they're called, but they're in here somewhere, if I can find them. Oh yeah, these. The Spectra Coils, which generates 128 RF a tick. All I would need to do is find like 4 or 5 of these. I say all I would need to do. I have no idea how common they are, or if they're even possible to get. In the notes, it says you can find them in dungeon chests, but it doesn't mean that the pack didn't change that. So we may not be able to get those. But if we can, there's RF right there. If we can find enough of those and go into enough dungeons, we're going to be fantastically awesome as far as RF. We'll be able to run our simulations no problem if we get enough of them. Just throw them into a battery backup and bam, we are good to go. But that's what I'm looking forward to. But we need to prepare ourselves. We don't have good armor. We don't have good tools. I don't have a tree farm. And I really kind of want some of this stuff. So we're going to jump into it. And hopefully we can do what we need to do. So if I want to go down to here, which is what is going to allow us to get diamonds, which gives us at least one step of better tools, and maybe diamond might even be required for the other ones. I'm not sure exactly, but we're going to go here. Then we're going to go here. This is our first step. Now the image is it says grindstone. I'm confused. Create a Starlight crafting altar in the artisan workbench. Grindstone is a temporary placeholder item as the luminous table is glitchy with FTB Feed the Beast quests, basically. So luminous crafting table, we've already made that. We should be good to go on that one. We made that crafting table. We made the luminous one, so this should actually work. But I guess we need to make the grindstone next. So we can do astral tools, which is an interesting concept. You use the grindstone to sharpen them, but it shrinks them, and then you drop them into pools of stormlight in order to make them grow again, which is pretty cool. Starlight, not stormlight. I don't know why. Whatever. You get the idea. All right, so we need a grindstone. How do we make a grindstone? This is the thing we're going to work on now. Grindstone, go. Luminous crafting table, planks, okay. Sticks, okay. Marble pillar. Does it have to be a pillar? Any stone marble, so just a marble. A Astral Sorcery marble, that is. Oh, there's something else we have to do as well. Let me make this thing, and then I will show you what that is, because it has to be done soon. Very, very, very soon. Give me one of those. Here we go. Bing. Alright, so now we have a grindstone, which is perfect. Okay, bam, we have a grindstone. That's really cool. I like that, actually. I like that a lot. I don't know why I like that so much. No, but here's the deal, okay? I found a way for inventory management to be less terrible. And I guess we're just going to, since we're about to get a tree farm, I might as well pluck these guys up. And I can always plant trees in other places if we really need them But what I'm trying to do is just clear a room, clear a space out for me, so I can put all of my chests in one central area. I want to move all of these guys. The thing is, I want to make new chests, because we're going to need a lot more room anyway, I think. I mean, we have some free space, I guess. I might be able to, I don't know. There is, yeah, we do have a bunch of room, I think. Maybe. I don't know. We could probably use more chests, though. No, where's my stuff? How much wood do I do have a bunch of wood. Yeah, all right, let me set some stuff up, and I'll show you what it is that I want to do. Now, this thing that I wanted to do, inventory management, is using these guys right here. Thermodynamics item ducts. Only we have thermal logistics, which, you know how thermal expansion, thermal foundation, thermal everything works. They all tie into each other. So thermal logistics is the inventory management side of things. It allows you to do some auto crafting. It allows you to see what you have in your network, which we currently don't have anything. But if we add a couple of things here, you can see, we can see them. Now, the issue with this, I can see everything I have at the moment, but I can't request it. I can't grab it. That requires a couple of things. Number one being, we need to put in here I forget what it's called, the thermal logistics. It's going to be one of these, a requester. All right, so if we put in a requester into this thing, it will allow us, if we put it actually right here, it will allow us so we can click on an item. We can click on it, it will select it, and then down here we'll have a request button. Then what will happen is we put a retriever right here, and it will be able to know exactly what chest that item is in and send it into this one. This is a minor little chest. Now everything is going to go very, very slowly at first because we don't have the best pipes. But in my mind, sitting here for a few seconds waiting for the items to pile in after them being requested is a much better alternative to me going, nope, 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 not that one. Nope, not there. You get the idea, so it's going to be better for us. There was one problem, in that if we go to the requester and we go to the retriever, we need an eye vendor. Now, this is the problem. Okay, I have one of these. The reason I have one of these is because, actually, I'm going to go back to that real quick, is because I just completed this quest, which gives us one. Okay? So if we go here, is it this one? Okay, the home chemistry kit. Oh, it didn't give us all of it? Oh, it said it gave us all of it. It didn't give us everything. Oh, you little... that's not cool, man. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. I have Ender and Enderios and Programming Circuit. Good, 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 good. Ah, I got scared for a second. Okay, so we got this one too, which is interesting. Galena Dust. So we have the Eye of Ender. Only one of them, though. So we have the Requester, but I don't have the Retriever. Okay, and we need 2 Retrievers. So it's really unfortunate. I need one more Eye of Ender, which means we're going to have to do either the Starlight infusion, which I still need an Ender Pearl for. Either way, I need the Ender Pearl, and I don't know where to get one of those, guys. I don't know where to get one. Oh, we can get one this way. Blank Lesser Focus from Thaumcraft. I can probably do this, actually. So we might have to do this and then go all the way to Starlight Infusion to convert it into an eye. This is a roundabout way. This is like the hacked up version of getting what you want earlier than you're supposed to, I guess. But it will allow us to have inventory management. It is one of my most favorite things in any mod pack ever is inventory management. I have to have it. This is driving me absolutely nuts. So in my mind, it's worth it. So I need to find a way to get all the way to Starlight Infusion. Where's my magic stuff? This guy down here. I need to get to this one. And then I need to make that lesser focus, which we could probably do pretty quickly, supposing I can find what I need to find. But yeah, this is really unfortunate. But we can make one right now, technically. I can make one of them. I can request things. They just won't be able to be pulled into the chest, which is... But you get the idea. Let me go ahead. I'm going to make that focus thing from Thaumcraft to get the other Ender Pearl. And then we're going to work on getting to this Starlight thing. This guy. I do want to point something out. I had to wait a little while to let my frustration sizzle out. I did cheat in a blank lesser focus. The reason for this is there is a reported bug on the Thaumcraft wiki that has been active, not even active. It was reported about a year ago, over a year ago actually, May 18th, I think this thing says. May 6th. May 6th of last year, this thing was reported. It has been closed but not fixed. They didn't mention it fixed, they didn't do anything about it. So I don't know if it was fixed in a version and then it came back. But the way to get this does not work. I put in this materials, and even though I don't have the goggles of revealing, I guarantee you I had enough of each because I overdid it. And I put everything in back to back. So I know for a fact that there was plenty of this in there. And I threw in the Ordo, and it just added an Ordo to it. It did not give me the lesser focus. So it's just one of those things. I wanted to be transparent about it. I did cheat just in case there's some thing in here. I go to sleep or something. You guys see that and you're like, oh my god, I cheated. No, well, yeah, technically I did. Yes, but it's only because the game is broken. I just figured I'd let you guys. It's broken. So we needed to make a light well and get a bucket of Starlight. Check it out. We did it. Too cold to handle. Well, it's not burning me. It's not hurting me, which is good. I'm super glad about that. But we're working on Liquid Starlight now. You do have to go into the world to get the rock crystal ore, or whatever you want to call it. But you hold this in your hand, you get little lights above the ground about where you should dig for those. And it's not the easiest thing to do. It's almost like digging for treasure in the newest versions of Minecraft. You get the map that has a little X on it, so it's kind of like a roundabout location, but it's hard to be specific. Oh, I got weakness and slowness. Okay. Well, let me go put this in like a chest or something. It's not actively hurting me as far as I know. We'll just put it in this chest for now. I don't know where to put it, but yeah. But anyway, that's the idea. You get the rock crystal ore and stuff from there. This guy's going to keep going. I don't know how long it's going to last. Last time I did this, I was actually playing in a buddy's world with his setup. He told me to put a crystal on top, and I asked him how long it would last. He says it's random. Now, I'm guessing maybe the strength, size, and purity, or whatever these numbers are, I guess that affects what percentage chance it has of breaking, but eventually it will just shatter. And it's a thing that happens, I guess. But sometimes you can get lucky and you get a whole lot of buckets out of one crystal. Now, we only have 3. Well, we had 4, but I had to use 1 to craft the light well itself. But yeah, we've done it. So we have this guy now. We get a straw, because that's always cool, and 8 fluid conduits. Those aren't the pressurized ones, but they are still going to be useful. What are you used for? Absolutely nothing. It allows you to drink in-world fluids or in tanks. It can cause different effects depending on the fluid. Really? That's actually pretty cool. Can I drink the Starlight? Oh! Oh! I just drank a whole bucket of Starlight. That's great. I don't know what it did for me. I'm going to have to look back in the video and actually see if it filled up my hunger or anything. I don't think so, though. I'm pretty sure it didn't. I think it was just pretty much pointless to do that. That was a waste. But anyway, it was cool. So that's the idea. That's an interesting concept. I can't say I complain. Look, we can get the tree farm now. I can make a tree beacon, which we're going to definitely look for. I'm not sure. How difficult is the tree beacon to make? Whoa, you're weird. Tree beacon. Okay, we need the luminous crafting table. Mineral leaves, no problem. A glass lens, which we actually just got one of these as a quest reward. Does it have to be a greatwood sapling? It looks like it does have to be a greatwood sapling. I wonder if any sapling will work. It doesn't say any sapling will work. But maybe it will, and then a liquid starlight bucket, which we just got. So maybe we can get a few of these. I don't know. We're going to have to try. I may have to go get a greatwood sapling. Can I craft those? Actually, I might be able to craft them. Ooh! Perfect! Look at that! That's pretty neat. Oh, and it broke too. We got not quite a full bucket. Might as well. I guess we'll go ahead and put one of these on there too. Just whatever. We can always get more crystals. It'll be a pain in the butt, but we can do it. And yeah, so we can actually make these guys now, which we're going to look into here in a little while probably. But we're going to keep going because we want to keep going down to the concentrating starlight thing so we can actually get some cool stuff. But this is our next step here. Is the Starlight Crafting Altar. And I guess it's going to take a little bit more work. By utilizing the new type of steel infused with Essentias, you found a way to create a better focusing altar. Oh great, for Starlight. This sounds complicated. This should enable many new types of magical crafting. I have a feeling this is going to be very difficult to make. A Starlight Crafting Altar. Starlight Crafting Altar. This guy. Okay. Thaumium plate. Is that what it's called? I say that's what it's called. Is that what we need? Just thaumium plates? It looks like that's it. To make the new altar, all we need is just these guys. Okay. Thaumium, however, I don't remember how to make thaumium. So we need steel, and we need 5 and 5. Not actually all that difficult to do. And we can also use stainless steel to get 4 at a time with 5 and 5. How do we make stainless steel? Is this something we can do? Doesn't look like we're quite there yet. I don't have any of these machines operational yet. Now this says blast furnace. Does it have to be the electric one? Oh, it just turns steel into that anyway. Oh. Wait, iron dust, nickel dust, and chrome dust. How do we get chrome dust? Ruby ore. That's on 14% chance, though. I don't know. Maybe? I guess I don't know the best way to get chrome dust. Probably the electrolyzer here. I don't know. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm spending too much time in those menus. I'm going to look up some of the stuff for how to do this thing, and I'm going to get it going, I guess, and stuff. Thaumium. I need to get thaumium. We can do this. I have plenty of steel, surprisingly enough. Well, I have 23. I used to have plenty of steel. Here we go! It's happening during the day, too, by the way. We always have a little bit of oh, it's going away. It's like going away quickly. Finish! Please finish? You're not going to finish, are you? It still says it can. I wonder... It started, so is it gonna finish? Or oh, there it is. You learned more about attunement. Yeah, now we got these. It's kind of cool. It's visually they're going into the other blocks, but of course they're not actually there. I don't know, but yeah. So now we have the next version. This guy is not. I have it. Oh, I have to pick it up, don't I? There it is. Okay, I got my bucket back too. That's perfect. Alright, so now we can move it somewhere else and get my constellation paper and the 16 sooty marble. This sooty marble is going to be used to make the actual stand or whatever you want to call it for this thing. The stand. The environment. It goes... There's a multi-block structure you put on it to amplify its power or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what it does for the altar or how to make it, but I do know that we can now get this guy. Oh, this too. Ender shards. Oh, rock crystal ore. Perfect. Which actually activates... I think it'll activate this one as well. And my throat is going all weird. And there's another one. Okay, there's thaumium, right? Okay, and got 8 more. That's perfect. Love it. And there's another one in here. Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for. And we get 8 lapis for that. And yeah. Okay, cool. Cool, we're making progress. I need to make the Starlight Infuser. This is our next step. I'm not sure how long this episode is so far, but hopefully we still have some time, because I really want to make this thing. And figure out if I can, at least. 4 rune marbles. Okay, Electrum. Thaumium screw. I do have a bunch of Thaumium now. I should be able to do it. So I can do this. I can do this. I can do these. I think I should be able to get this done, if I'm not mistaken. There is a way, here we go, to get Electrum. And it looks like, what do I need? 4 of them. No, 2, what do I need? Plates? So I need 8 of them. I need 8 ingots in order to get this whole thing done. And I also need to build the structure. I'm guessing I'm going to have to build the structure that's supposed to go around this level of altar. And I need to figure out exactly what that structure is. Probably going to put it up here. And as nighttime approaches, you see the faint line there? That's where we need to be. And now we're there. And our Starlight crafting, or Starlight Infuser, is now ready to be crafted. Ooh, I love this. Screenshot. Yep. I think it looks fantastic. It's really, really cool. It looks neato. Are you done yet? Hey, finish now or now. I don't know why it's taking so long. Why are you taking so long? Is it because, there it is. Is it because I started it like when it was so like low, like it was barely enough or something? I don't know. I don't know how these things work though. This is a problem. I don't know how to actually infuse something, but as you can see, we can turn a glass pane into glass lens. We can make sand into clay, which is pretty cool, I guess. Dirt into grass, that's handy, I suppose. But this is the big one we want right now. Eye of Ender, or Ender Pearl into Eye of Ender. This is a good one. We can turn redstone into glowstone, basically, and get gunpowder if we really need the in-between. Bone into bone meal. We got some pretty good stuff, basically, guys. We got some pretty good stuff. Get some decent food. I mean, regular carrots into golden carrots, it's not a terrible food. We might use that. Who knows? I figured this would be a food. Why is that not a food? Glass and ice, that's a pointless one. I don't know why that's even there. Now, here's an interesting thing, too, is that we actually have infused tools. So we might look into these guys to see just how good these guys are. Mining speed of 20. Wow. Is that the same as like other pickaxes? Like pickaxe, right? The mining speed is like 8. So mining speed of 20 is like really, really good, right? Can we upgrade these and have them higher mining levels? And this guy's pretty good. What 14 damage? Wow. Does it grow? Does it get better as time progresses? I wonder. And here's another good one with diamonds as well. So we're probably going to go ahead and see if we can get the crystal tools. I'm not sure how to make them, but it doesn't seem to be all that complicated as long as we find enough crystals. So that's going to be a thing we can do. But I do need to figure out exactly how to make these things work. I don't know how to infuse something. We're just going to put it right here, and we're going to oh, nope, right-clicking doesn't work. Okay. I don't know how to work this thing. Maybe I should probably look it up just to see. So I don't know if this is going to work, but this is the structure that we need. And of course, you know, you look online. I'm sure it's in the book somewhere, but I couldn't find it. So I just looked online. But underneath our Starlight Infuser here is lapis block. It wasn't working last night, meaning in-game the previous nighttime. But I didn't have marble at the bottom of these, and I'm hoping that's what the issue was. So I don't actually know. And this one crystal, we had one crystal here. This thing is going strong. This thing is kind of ridiculous, okay? It's been going for so long. I had, I think, 2 buckets, right? So there's 12 around here. I had 2 of them, so it did 10 buckets plus the 5 here. So I have one more spot, I think it's right here, to put a bucket. And after that, it's done 6 plus the 10. So 16 buckets off of one crystal. I've never seen anything go that far with this. I'm happy about it because we have a lot of backups now for when this guy starts to run out and such. But yeah. Oh, it's working. Oh, perfect. So you just needed the marble at the bottom. Oh, good. Goody, 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 goody. But guess what that means, guys? Guess what that means? Boo! Oh, no, give me that back. Okay. I'm so happy. Oh, man. I want to, like, automatically withdraw this stuff and put it into, put it into, like, some gigantic tank. Because I feel like this guy's never going to run out. But I can't be over here all the time just continually pumping this thing out of here. Oh, man. But we have a lot of backups. I'm going to have to let it go because we'll have 2 buckets in here. We have the 6 backup here. So we'll have 8 backups. By that time, hopefully it won't be too bad to go around to get more crystals. But having another one like that would be amazing. I just feel like that's not going to happen. Anyway, so what we can do now is finally we can get our requester situation going. So we have the requester and the retriever. We need both of these. So these guys, this guy shouldn't be too difficult. You shouldn't be too hard. How about you? How hard are you to make? Because I need to make a servo. I need the extraction conveyor upgrade. What the crap, man? This thing is getting more and more complicated. I need a slime or a rosin. I think I can get the rosin. Glue? No. Rice slime ball? Maybe. There it is. No, I cannot get the rosin. All right, I thought I could. Maybe I guess I can't. I don't know. But I got to look into this. I need to make the servo. And bummer. I can do it this way though. I can do it this way. I forgot that I could make an ender pearl this way. I forgot about it. I have to do this, 8 times or whatever, but I can do it. I forgot about that. We have a way to get ender pearls. If we really, really need one, I can do 8 batches of this recipe right here, which is really unfortunate if we have to go that far. But yeah, it can be done. Anyway, you get the idea. Let me just kind of dig through this a little bit, see exactly what it is we need to get, see how far we need to go. No, I need the white one. The white one is the default one. There it is. Wow. This is so much. So far, I haven't seen anything we can't get yet, though. We can actually get everything here so far. Back. There it is. Okay. But this might be the biggest problem. But after we get that, tin, yes. This guy, yes. We can get all of that, no problem. And then with the eye of the eye to get the retriever. I have to do that twice, actually. I have to make 2 of these guys. And then, yeah, we can do it, but I just got to dig through. This is a rabbit hole for sure. All right. I think we are almost ready. We're just about ready here. What do we got? The requester is what we want. And then we put the retriever here. And if I've done this correctly, do I have to set this at all? I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Retriever, we do have a filter, blacklist, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really matter about that much. We can alter this later. There are better versions of the retriever and everything, but this will give us a little bit. We could click on it and request. And there it goes. Look, bam, it's right there. We did it. And we can also do the reverse. Anything that's in here, we can send it. We can dump it into the network. And as you can see, it'll go in wherever. So we now have... we now have limited, granted, very limited, but we do have storage. Something that has a terminal that can tell me the total number of things that I have in here. I think it will actually add them all together. Let's test this, actually. Let's do something like this. Something that I have multiple stacks of that I can throw up into this thing and just be like, go. And see if it totals. It does. It even adds them all together for me, which is perfect. And we have a search bar, which is fantastic. I'm so excited for this. Now, the biggest issue that I see with this is, number one, I don't think I can have enough upgrades to put so many iron chests. I might. I do have a bunch of upgrades in here, so I don't know. Or a bunch of iron, I mean. So I might be able to upgrade them all. I'm not sure. The other thing is keeping things organized. What I'm hoping will happen is that, say, you know, we have iron in here already. Actually, we can test this out. We know everything wants to go straight into this chest first, but if we put iron over here, will it go straight in anyway? Oh wait, give me give me one stack of that. As you can see, it's like sending it. It sends it out in small batches, only 8 per, but it does get there. It takes a minute, but it does get there. There we go. Okay, so there's that. So now, if I do this and say send. No, see, it goes back into here. So it's not actually going to... Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's not going to organize anything for us. I really wanted it to. I might have to reorganize these in a different way, actually. If I do this properly, then I might be able to get them to do it the right way, maybe? I'm not sure. I guess it depends. I don't know. I'm going to have to play with this a little bit and see what I can come up with. And we had storage. And all of our other chests are gone. And we have extra storage. I haven't even used all the chests. The bottom ones I think are used though. But most of the ones on the top are free. So we have a lot of extra storage. We're going to be fine as far as storage is concerned. And I am slowly upgrading these guys. Obviously, as you can see, I'm missing one iron chest upgrade. But the rest, I've started upgrading them to gold, and after that we'll go to diamond. We do actually have a bunch of diamonds because at nighttime I can go over into that thing and use diamond ore and convert it over into 4 diamonds apiece. This thing right here, the Starlight infuser or something, and that crystal that was on top of the light well, it's gone through 20 to 25 buckets. It has given us that much starlight. It did eventually break, but that is so much starlight. It is ridiculous. It's so crazy. So nutso that it did so much. But it is what it is. Anyway, so that's where we're at now. Next steps, I believe, what I want to do is actually try to go the RF generation route. I don't know. I still don't know if it's possible to find the RF, the spectra coil, that generates RF. I don't know if you can actually get these guys. It says they can be found in dungeon chests, but it doesn't mean they can in this pack. I'm worried that they can't be found, and if they can't, then we're in trouble. Not necessarily in trouble, but you know. And if we can get enough of them, then we can, and if they exist, and we can get enough of them, then we can turn that RF into the Greg Tech version of electricity, and we won't need the turbines or anything. If we can get enough of them. I'm sure they're rare, but if we go into enough dungeons, and they do exist, we can find a bunch. It'll take a long time, but we can do it. And that is my preferred method of generating RF, since it is a 100% passive generation of it. I won't have to do anything. No fuel, no nothing. It just gives you energy, which is amazing. But that's step number 1. In order to go into those dungeons to get the energy, I need armor. Through Astral Sorcery, I showed you, I believe early in the episode, we were talking about the crystal weapons and tools that you can get, which are really, really good. And they should be pretty good for going into these dungeons that I'm talking about. But the armor side of things, not so much. So we need to look into armor as well. And I have no idea where to go to get decent armor. I need to look up... Chest piece? Yeah, sure. Why not? I need to look up exactly what we can do, what we can make, where can we go to get good, decent armor that we can actually use to do these dungeons. Because they are going to be very, very, very dangerous. I know this for a fact. They're going to be very hard, and iron armor is not going to be good. That's all we have right now. That's it. That's all we've got. So, it's really unfortunate. But we're going to be looking into that stuff. The other thing that I want to look into is the Klein Star. Klein Star, it says here, by creating a Klein Star and charging it in the transmutation tablet, you can now charge up the Klein Star and to empower you power your personal EMC. I don't know what that... Does that mean it's a different EMC than what's in this guy? I don't understand how this works. What I'm looking for is a better way to generate EMC. Now, I can do obsidian. It is one of our most expensive things. These guys are a little complicated to make, but obsidian is not so much. I can actually... Obsidian we can do. But I need a way to get a lot of it. So we either need to find a way to make so much obsidian it's ridiculous, just so we can have a bunch of EMC to play with, or /and, probably both, now that I think about it, we're going to get the Klein Star to see if it can actually help us with that. And even if it can't, it's still pretty cool. Personal EMC, once you have this, you can activate your Philosopher's Stone projectile. Check keybind. So maybe it's just like a battery for EMC to charge the Philosopher's Stone, so that way we can actually shoot stuff from it. But it'll allow us to turn things into other things, which is really kind of interesting. Need a blaze? Turn that pesky creeper into one. Mutant Steve camping your corpse? How now, brown cow? So it's, yeah, one of those deals. And I'm really excited to try this. So I don't know how exactly it works, but I want to give it a shot to see what we can do. Just to see, because it sounds interesting. And it's actually very easy to make. I already have just about everything that we need to make it. All we need are brass rods, which is pretty easy. We just need a few brass ingots, and we already have the elementum, and I can make a Klein Star. I could probably go to the second version. Maybe if I stretch it to the third version. I don't know what the difference is between all of them and what kind of boost you get for going higher into the higher tiers. I do believe we need to get to the Klein Star Omega at some point anyway, but who knows? It'd be pretty cool though. I'm guessing it's just a bigger battery is what it sounds like. You can just hold more EMC for yourself. So we're going to have to find a way to generate EMC and charge up the Klein Star and actually use our Philosopher's Stone. Just to see if we can. It's going to be pretty cool though. But those are the things we're going to look into and do next. That's my next steps. That's what I want to see if we can figure out. But this episode is now over. So if you liked the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Do what you do, and I will see you next time. Peace out, babes. Still haven't gotten the food. I need to do food.